could be that their American dream has morphed into some kind of nightmare, and that their love affair with America and America's love affair with them is somehow not quite what it was. Do you detect a kind of disenchantment, a falling out of love, both sides?
I think it would be really wrong for me or anyone, frankly, to comment on how well somebody else's marriage is or isn't going. But I think when it comes to Harry and Meghan, the fact still remains where they are now. Meghan is living the dream that she had as an aspiring actress in LA. She is now queen of the city that she was once rather anonymous in. And Prince Harry, on the meanwhile, who wanted and lusts after privacy and being normal, being just somebody that nobody notices as he walks past. Harry's having the exact opposite. So I think it's quite interesting that Harry's about to embark on a project in Africa without Meghan. And yeah, I mean, cynics will certainly point to that as a sign that perhaps Meghan and Harry are going in slightly different directions when it comes to what they actually want to do with this new freedom that they've found.
And what about America and the United States response to the Sussexes? Because it certainly seemed at the beginning there was really unequivocal adoration, real praise for them, a feeling that they'd been mistook by the royal family, possibly let down by the royal family, and that there in America they would really embrace the Sussexes and, give them absolutely the adulation that they deserved. I wonder whether you think there's still a free-flowing love from the American public to the Sussexes, or whether they're now being considered, I don't know, something of a one-trick pony, or, they've said what they have to say, we've all heard it now, we don't want to hear it again, or something of that kind.
Well, the reality is the American public aren't stupid, and as we've known, moved there, Harry and Meghan have done some things which really have potentially, if you call it a PR situation, it's bad PR. For example, preaching about the environment, then borrowing Elton John's private jet to go on holiday. We saw obviously the portrayal of them in South Park, where it was, well, pretty harsh, let's be honest. Yes. They're portrayed as this spoiled couple. And then even recently we hear that actually they asked for a ride back in Air Force One from Joe Biden, and obviously were given the cold shoulder from the president's team. It isn't all plain sailing. They weren't invited, for example, to Barack Obama's 60th birthday, which is saying something because hundreds of people were invited. So, it hasn't, certainly the honeymoon for them in America is over. I think it remains to be seen whether or not they can carve a future for themselves without having to base everything